Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. This is episode 2 of the Hunger Games map development videos. And here's the middle. I think I already showed you that. I did. But it does look pretty plain to you, doesn't it? But what we got done since the last episode is a lot of pretty good terraforming over here. Not really fully done, but we got the area roughed up a bit. We got little areas made for paths and stuff. We got these laid down just for temporary, just to show where the bridge is going to be going across to there. We built this up. Oh, there's one of those texture glitches again. If any of you see this and know what to do about that, tell me. And I did these all cliffs. There's a pathway going to go down through here. Gonna make that into stone. Actually, make it look like a lot better. Looks really shitty there now because it's just straight, not really jagged or anything like this right here. Wait, let me fix this here. Doesn't look very good. That was stupid. Wait, there you go. Looks good. And yeah, around here, I just want to make it flatter because I gotta get some swamp trees down and make this actually a swamp. I was thinking about draining out the water and then shut up, you. And then just filling this in and then putting smaller rivers and little bits of water all over the place, and just making it look like an actual swamp instead of just big lakes in between a bunch of islands. So yeah, I'm thinking about changing that up, and just a bunch of cliffs around. I built this river here too. I don't really know how to make the water come down like diagonally like this without having these blocks here, because it always makes a really square edge. Like, I got it done up here too, even though it's a little bit square there too. So yeah, it's kind of weird I'm saying square and it's Minecraft, but yeah, I got that sand up there just for now. I still didn't do terraforming up there. Trim this down a bit. I want to kind of leave the music on, but I'm going to turn it down actually, because I know I don't have I'm not using DxTory now, I'm using Fraps. And here's the part that I actually have a little bit of building done on. I've been doing this since whenever the last video came out. I've been doing a nice bit of work over here. Now the cliffs still aren't final over here, and neither are the buildings. The buildings aren't done yet, but this is just an update video, just showing you what to do up there, here, frigging around a bit. So just a little look at these guard towers here. These ladders. I had one of my friends in here and he was frigging around with me, just placing shit all over the place. And oh, what happened there? Oh, and yeah. So there's a nice little guard tower. I built one of these and copied it and pasted it over here. I'm pretty sure that's not that big of a deal of copy and paste. Because they kind of have to look identical anyway. Got a bridge in between them and a couple ladders, and well, it's not the only way through, but this is like the main way through. If you were like a traveler in this kingdom, I guess, you would go through here and up that road there. I don't want to bring you into the houses yet, because I got something to show you in here, because I think this looks wonderful down here. I mean, I got my pods all going. I actually frigged up earlier. I was figuring out my friend, and I replaced all the grass with torches. Wow, that was scary. I replaced all the grass with torches, so I had to replace all the grass I already had laid down. I never finished the path along here yet, but right here you see we got a little collapsed tree here. I know that adds an effect. And we added roots to all these trees. I mean, it is a little overdone, I guess, but it does. It does add a lot. That's a lot of atmosphere. Fucking animals everywhere. I added branches to these trees. What I did is I used the tree brush on World Edit. Well, it's not really brush, is it? Anyway, you just right click and it spawns in a tree. So it would spawn in a tree, and I just go around with another brush and replace those logs with these, because they went better with the area. And then I added some branches. I don't know if the branches were the best idea, but they do make it a little more cluttered in here and make it a little more atmospheric. I even went around and changed these out to the full bark logs, the ones on the bottom, adding just roots in and stuff. You know, and I even put the roots. Actually, the roots are gone back there, but it looks kind of like a root sticking up because when it collapsed. You know, roots hanging down everywhere, you know. Trying to make it look as realistic as I can. Because, you know, you don't always want to just slack and spawn in normal trees. You know, a bit of time put in this. I got the normal, the dirt put in that doesn't grow grass. I got that down. And over here is not really done yet, but right here we got a tree that was collapsed. And here's another one right here, collapsed tree. You know, and here, actually here's another one. Oh yeah, this is where that's from. And you can get up under the trees here. And probably I'll put a chest or something there. Maybe, well, this is a Hunger Games map. I don't know if I'm going to put down the chest or not. I might. But here's the nice beach. I had to patch that out. I try to go with a more natural erosion. Like, this would probably I say, occur in real life, you know, sea cave. And, you know, your headland there eroded on the front. I did all these parts coming out by hand, and even like all these rocks and bushes and stuff in this area. Now this thing here is a little like hyper realistic, but it could happen. Things like this do happen. So, and those lines just keep growing as I'm building. But yeah, there's pods all and stuff around. I didn't add too much up here. And here are some of the houses. I don't really want to show you through them because I didn't do the interior on really any of them. But I just tried to, you know, change it up a bit. Make all the buildings unique, except for these two are basically copies, but this one here has a different front on it. The guy who was freaking around me earlier blew up this house, like blew up a corner of it. So I just decided to destroy the rest of it, like just make it look a little bit more destroyed, and just light it on fire, so it looks like it actually got destroyed instead of me having to rebuild it. That's what I did. And even these are messed up. I didn't put the things back. And here's this little well you can fall down into. Don't really want to show you in there too much. Thinking about adding some more windows, some more detail on the sides of the houses. Now this house here I really like. It's just because all the different levels and the different ways things going on there. Try to make it a little more close in behind the houses. Like especially right here. Here's the entrance to this house. There's actually 3 for this house. But that's for a reason. I'll show you in a second. Here we go. We got a nice bit of overhanging there in the houses. And right here, I really want to make it kind of claustrophobic. Here's one of the entrances to the house, and here we got a little step up to the door, and it's really enclosed. Like you got a window here, and even the window here is blocked off a little too. I just want to make everything really close. I don't want to have too many areas where people can just sprint jump away from people. So I'm trying to minimize that. Like right here, you'd have to run at least to right here and jump right there, but you would take fall damage there too. And right here, fall damage. I don't want to make it too easy for people to get away. And here's just a forge. This is why there's so many entrances, because this one would be a normal one. That would be a back door, and this would be here to the forge. Just a little blacksmith area there. And back here, I didn't mean for this wood to exist because I was doing it single player first, and I had to use 1.6.2, and they didn't have this wood yet. So when I was randomizing the wood here with a brush, I actually used the code for this block by accident. So then when I updated, you could see it. And I built this all the way around the back, and just a little bit of stuff there, and a pathway going up there. Not really too much done yet on the map. That's basically all I have done. The editing of the world over there by the swamp, and these houses here, and the forest, and the little dock there. So I'll actually show you in this cave. This cave's here. You can't go back up into it, but this is where the well is. comes down here. This is supposed to simulate a bucket that fell down. And here's where the well picks up the water. And if you happen to fall down, you can leave through here, but you can't get back into there through there. So yeah, just leave me any ideas anything you wanna see me build, and I'll get back to you probably, and I'll throw it in the map maybe. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.